Hello, hello, hello. I'm here to do all this day. The quick, well, they're never quick, right? But this is going to be all signs daily to see what energies there are that I'm pulling for you guys. I may or may not resonate with you and your sun sign, but you can also check your moon sign, rising sign, or Venus sign. If it's looking for love, you can check your Venus sign, right? But I may not resonate with it, so on the sun sign, so just check those other ones out. Or maybe today there's no messages that need to be heard or dealt with, no things. I was thinking, which one should I do? Should I do like maybe what is your fear? Because when I woke up this morning, the first thought in my head was um, things that what do we fear to do that keep us procrastinating, keep us getting things accomplished? Maybe that's what kind of went through my mind about what kind of reading should I do. So we're going to start off with Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. If you guys would like, you can go um, timestamp this, and if not, then that's fine too. But sometimes I get the time to go back and go through my readings and, timestamp once in a while. I think I've done it once. It is time consuming. Anyways, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. Look at this. We have cards that just fell out for you. So we have the Two of Wands. So this is making a decision here about what there's maybe you feeling comfortable where you're at right now, but feeling a lack of inspiration and maybe looking out beyond your comfort zone at what else is out there that can inspire you because maybe you're looking at a new choice in what direction you want to go in. This is making choices and being having a clear understanding of what your inspirations are. Maybe things that you can lead others or help others. Maybe this is your inspiration, wanting to be very sure about where you're going forward. That's inspiring. That can help maybe others because there's the little people that we see like not having the same as us. We want to help them, right? And so this may be you trying to take that kind of control in your life to help others, inspire others. So looking at different directions, really trying to find the truth in a situation on a new path that you're going. And boom, the Ace of Swords. This is a new idea that you're inspired to do. This is like looking for that inspiration right there for this new truth of a new path that you're wanting to go on. That's like totally awesome for you guys. And we'll pull another card for you, an advice card most likely. So this could be a fear of what is out there. Are you facing fears? If you look at this as in this today is like our fear day, going within and looking at that stuff, right? Trying to make sure we have a clear idea of where we're going on this new idea, this new truth of ours, a new awareness. Maybe there's an awareness. I mean, there you are holding up this, looking for that truth and clarity on that new path, and then inspired to go there. This is that wand he's holding right here, right? This is like, man, look at the world. I have so many opportunities here. There are so many things that can be done, but which way do I go? And so there you are. That's like, just makes total sense to me. All right. And then we have the Hermit card. Like I just got through saying, this is like going within, trying to make sure this is our inner truth. See, he's shining his light over here, looking at the direction and which way do we want to go. This could also be about traveling, making sure you have all the information you need before you go traveling, before you make that decision to step outside of your comfort zone, step into some type of new inspiring thing, making sure you have the P's and Q's, everything, internal needs and mets and inspirations wanted and all that fun stuff. Okay, there you go. Um, this is about traveling and mental thoughts here and really going within to see what is it that you're desiring, really understanding. So taking time to, I would say, with that king there, that's like being very patient, being very understanding and knowledgeable about those things. Next is Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's see what's going on for you guys. when my cards start to lock up and doing them, shuffling them this way, then I go and I'll shuffle them in the way I hate to do. So Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. These all signs are going to be in whatever random order they are in this little deck of mine that I have for you guys. So this is fire sign. You may resonate with fire sign if you do have fire in your chart. So this could be also for you if you are not a Sagittarius. This would be like you, what is it that you're, if you feel what you're able to adapt to, that you can, like, you have someone who has a difference of opinion with you. And well, this is probably what I'm thinking for you guys anyways. Maybe there's a difference of opinion with another person. And so you're trying to adapt to that person, adapt your needs and stuff, how they adapt to that other person. I'm pretty sure you understand what I mean. So let's see, what do we get for you guys? And boom. So we have the guidance. This is the Hierophant. This is guidance, seeking guidance, or you could be the one actually giving guidance to other people. But this is actually, I'm just going to say this may be you seeking guidance to understand another person. So you and another person could be going to a higher individual that has more knowledge about a situation that you have a fear of moving forward. And so you're seeking out the knowledge that you need, like the traditions of it, the wisdom of it, the being able to fit in with society's views of things. You could be maybe even not wanting to deal with it, but this is a change in your views too. So, and it could be you and another person that you're dealing with for today. And yeah, walking, maybe just going on this journey after going and getting, some type of clarifying from this person that's telling these people, this audience, whatever. Then you go on your own little personal journey, leave things behind that are all in the emotions, leaving those all nice, set, solid behind you, and going off on a journey to find your wish fulfillment now, not your emotional fulfillment, because first you need your wish fulfillment to feel fully, to feel like your wishes are coming true in order to go get to the next step of feeling completed in your emotions with happiness and all that fun stuff. So going on a journey after going maybe to some type of seminar, maybe, and I'm going to pull a card from over here just to see what else we have for you. And we have the Two of Cups. So this is most likely going on this journey to find, these two people right here that went in front of this person to get the help. Okay, then each person may have went off in solitude on their own little emotional journey for their own security in order to come back together to make a decision together that's peaceful and peaceful and full of love for the other person, like sharing the cup of love. See that? So being able to make a choice after going on a journey, after hearing guidance from someone that's above. Each one of you go on your own little journey. Now that could be another way that you can look at this too, Sagittarius, is that this could be you having two other people that have a choice to make regarding love to other people, and they're coming to you for guidance, and you may have the knowledge. And then you share your guidance, and then you're going off on another journey somewhere else, because whoever you've been whoever you've been helping with, you've successfully completed that, but you're still not fulfilled in your mission that you have. And so you're still like on your little journey to be able to share with all these other people to help them. So that's something else I just had to say. Don't know why, but yeah, led to read that in two different ways. Okay, let's see. Next up is Leo. So we have another fire sign. Wow. So we have two fire signs right in a row. And Leos are, and this could be your energy too. If you're not a Leo, if you're like kind of a pretty much fixed, resistant to changes and stuff like that, and pretty persistent in what your wants and needs and desires are, then this would be maybe resonating with you on that. It's like whatever you think, you go and do, basically. It's like, I will do this, I will do that. Maybe you make lists. So we have a death here. This is not an actual death, but this is like a death of a process that you've had in your past, and you're bringing a slow transition to go into change from going from one way of being to another. I'm pretty sure you understand. This could be to do with anything right now. It's however it fits in your situation, and making a choice. This is going, whatever you're doing you're doing it with the experiences from your past, using an intuition of your own knowledge, your own thinking, everything from your past, all the past experiences you've ever had, all the lessons you've learned. You're using those lessons to go towards a new future for yourself. So you're transitioning and making a slow change, and it's going to take some time because you'll probably most likely have people that are going to be trying to say, no, you can't do that. They don't want you to change. People don't like change in other people because we have comfort in knowing exactly what to expect. So this is a slower process, because this way, you may be cutting out friendships, you may be cutting out relatives, you may be cutting out, anyone in your family, you may be cutting out love lives, you may be cutting out a whole existence from your past that just does no longer provide any happiness for you. And so this is just using your intuition on your past experiences and going forward with your life, regardless of what anybody tries to say to keep you from going. And hopefully you can stay strong and sure in your wants and needs, versus having other people put you in doubt of what you don't want. You don't need to have, if someone's doubtful, don't let their doubt make you be in doubt. If you know what you want, then you do it. And here it is, King of Pentacles. This is having the knowledge and wisdom, having a really good understanding of where you're going, knowing this is something long term, and you feel that it'll bring you success in a really great way of feeling secure, strong, and have a good foundation underneath of you, something you can sit in that is solid for you, for your future, something that you're sure of, and something that you can grow, and the people around you that you'll have around you are also going to they'll help them to grow, and you can help them to, be inspired. And maybe if you come into money or something, or if you've saved up on your money, you're able to help others too with that too, because this is like having an overabundance of money that you just have so much that you don't even need to worry about it even being stolen from you. That's for some of you Leos out there. So this is just feeling really sure and strong and secure in yourself, and having the tools that you need to be able to maybe finally for once indulge in your own self. This is actually taking some time out and being lazy, even if you want. It's okay, because you're grounded and secure about it. So that's what I got for you guys. And I know this doesn't sound like a daily reading, but this is just what I'm getting to share with you guys today. So next up is Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Now we're going from grounded or fiery energy to air energy, all up in your thoughts. So this is like a person who is able to adapt to other people's ways of being. This is a person who's very creative and especially uses their mind, pretty intelligent. So, if you're that type of person and you're not a Libra, this may be for you too. So what I have for you is there's a brand new opportunity here for you that you're looking at. This is a new idea. This is something, there's like a new doorway open for you. There's a possibility, and it's like one of those, like I'm being drawn to this little circle, like this little gateway opening. It's like this opportunity is here right now, and it's like you could, if you don't take action on this opportunity, which is towards your long-term future, it's like you can miss out on this opportunity, but it may come back. Having the strength and wisdom to go through this, having to really hold down your own self, being encouraged to go through this. This is the Strength card with a new beginning here, a new opportunity that has just what basically almost fell into your lap and may almost be too good to be true. There might be a little bit of obstacles because I do see a little mountain reverse in front of this, like maybe, and it's like right in front of this little doorway, right, to get opportunity. So there might be some type of emotional, because it's a blue. So I'm gonna think blue is in regards to emotions. So you may be needing something emotional, maybe blocking you from your opportunity that you have here. So you're being asked from above because of the infinity sign to go within and have that strength and courage to not be fearful of going forward with your emotions. Your emotions are blocking you from an opportunity here for you. So what I'm going to do is find out if there's anything else. What else is going to be here to be asked for? And here you go. Bam, take action. This is like this is the Knight of Swords. This is like the advice is like, take that action, go forward swiftly, fast. Don't lose out on this opportunity. If you have that sense of knowledge that this is something that is freaking secure for your future, and you don't move on it, then you're never going to know. Then you'll be stuck in like the Nine of Swords energy going, God, I wish I had done that. Why didn't I do that? And, if you do go forward, like right now, you could be stuck in that energy too of, well, do I do this or not? And it's like, well, if you don't do it, then you'll never know. And if you do it and you fail at first, you know what? You've made that step forward and you make a failure. Okay, big deal. Then you just get right back up and try again. As long as you have encouragement too, and somebody else, if hopefully you can inspire yourself, to go forward with that, try again, that's just being creative, just thinking outside the box. So this is saying basically that this is coming in swift, fast, this opportunity. It's like there's a small opening here. It'll close back up. You may feel blocked from it because of your emotions. And if you keep your emotions out of it and use your inner strength to go forward, tame the fear inside of you, and take swift action on this opportunity when it comes in, you'll know what the opportunity is for you when you see it. But it'll have something to do with material aspects regarding long-term creative, a project, something like that. New money, a new way to make money. Yeah, we have the Ten of Swords here for you too. This is like bringing endings to a lot of mental processes, a lot of betrayal, just finally just putting a freaking end to it all and moving forward into that door of opportunity when it comes. You just, boom, that's for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Taurus, next up. Okay, let's see what we got for Taurus. So here we go. We got the Lovers card. So this is about maybe the blending two people together, the love of two people, or this could be, family ship, friendship, or a love ship. But this is like being able to bring duality. And here's those two people again. Here you have the angel trying to bring the blending in, but here's the devil, right? Well, this is, metaphorically speaking. We have the devil here with his energy of all those addictions, being addicted to each other and your vulnerability, because they're both naked there and they're both naked here. There's blockage here, so it's like trying to bring a duality. So maybe the understanding that's needed is that blockage could be something that's keeping you guys from having a balance. If this is you dealing with a relationship, if it's to do with balance, there may be addictions that need to be looked into. There's some false truths here that need to be looked at. And here's the Moon card. I mean, these are what fell out. And I'm not going to lie, this is like two people having two different versions of themselves here. This is now these two people right here. And here's the secrets. This is the unclarity. And look, we're in the full moon tonight. This is full moon. And the full moon is, I believe it's in Virgo, which is deep interest in finding truths and stuff. So maybe something's going to come into light that hasn't been seen before that's going to bring a duality together. Get rid of this obstacle, because this obstacle to me seems to be saying it's a false truth here, and that false truth is going to come to light, is going to shine on each one of these people and these cards right here. This is what they want. This is what it is. And these are the truth of what is this stuff right here. This is each one looking a whole lot different than the other. They're both of an animal. They're both an animal, right? They're both like dogs. I mean, not to say that you're a dog or anything and the person you're dealing with is a dog, but I'm just saying, metaphorically speaking, these two are the same kind of creature, meaning they're the dog version, but this is like this. Here they look like humans. This is the female, that's the male. Now here they're seeing their different identities like really coming to light. Like, wow, they didn't see that before. And then there's like, here's this little obstacle right here, right? This is that obstacle that's keeping the duality of you two coming together, like having a full harmonious type of relationship. This is this obstacle also coming into light. And I don't understand what that lobster is gonna have, but lobsters are deep in the water and they don't really come out, that I know about, into the real world. They don't come up unless lobsters don't come to the surface that I know of. They usually spend their whole life in their emotions. So these people, this lobster, this obstacle is coming up to the surface, coming out onto dry land to be exposed. And these two individuals, their differences are going to be exposed. They're going to look so much different than what these people thought, what they were avoiding. They're going to be able to see the differences in the other is going to be exposed. I mean, that's all I can say about that. That's what I'm being intuitively guided to say. It's like, wow. Usually I put my cards in front of me so I can really see what I'm looking at, but I don't even need that. They're right there for you to see this time. Because sometimes too, the things that I may see, they may resonate with you, the viewer, but you're going to see something in there too that is going to resonate with you. Like these chains, look at the chains, and look at the mountain. That's the obstacle, right? And then here's another obstacle, and here's the other obstacle. It's just kind of weird how my cards talk to me like that, and you may see something else. Look at, and this is like taking a risk of faith, the risk of faith. You may be dealing with faith, having to have faith, feeling like, is this worth it after seeing this leap of faith into the unknown, not knowing exactly what the next step is going to be. It's not saying that because now we have one person here, just like boom, this is maybe both of you together taking a leap of faith, if not you just taking a risk into the unknown and not knowing, not having any set expectations any further, just being like the fool and saying, it is whatever it's going to be, and just go with the flow of it, and no longer being resistant, no longer feeling like you're chained. I mean, I can see as when truth is illuminated, when you're able to see clearly other people for who they truly are, you're able to feel free. You're able to feel that freedom of no longer being chained and bound to something that maybe had been toxic for you too. This is seeing the truth and being able to take a leap of faith in something you had been wanting to do, but maybe had held back because you needed to gain some type of balance and duality with another person before you could take another faith. Is this person going to go with you on this new journey that you go into, or is this person going to be left behind? That's a decision also that you have to make. And I still have goosebumps on that one. So that's for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. Next is Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what's going on for you guys. Wow. Jesus, Jimmy Crickets. So those just like flew, okay? And we're just going to have to go with that. So there's the 6 of coins. So this is, and then there's the 4 of coins. So this is you looking like you're really about your material, being guarded about your material well-being, being guarded with your money, and choosing wisely about who you're going to share with that, trying to maybe give equal, like people may be coming to you and you're like, okay, making decisions, who you want to share with, who's coming to you for help. It's like, this is you guarded. This is the city behind you. This is the city still kind of behind you, but these people are coming to you asking for help, and you're needing to figure out, you want to know their truth. You want to sit on this and take some time about this. This is you trying to bring a maybe feeling like you need to balance the scales for other people, give other people a chance how to, be stable, but be pretty much on your guard, thinking, contemplating this. So it may have been something that's been on your mind for a while about, how much do I give to these people? Each person requires a different amount of your attention, a different amount of something that you have. And so you're trying to, make sure you don't overdo it. It's like you're trying to make sure you keep enough for yourself too, besides what you're giving out to other people, be it even in your mind, your stability, your ideas, and your I could almost say like your guidance, your creativity. But these people are like coming to you, really looking up to you as the person that can help them. That's what I see. And you, maybe this is the death card, so this could be you doling out money. Maybe there has been an actual death, or this is us. If not an actual death, this is a transition from one time frame to another. Maybe you had been in a similar situation and you're slowly transitioning into being able to help people after seeing how much you've withheld, from others. Now you're sharing, transforming yourself, basically going from one way to another, going from being the miser, I'm sorry to say that, to a generous person. This is like miserly, this is generosity right here. This is holding to yourself, keeping to yourself, staying guarded, not sharing and caring, not willing to really want to, just observing and contemplating too. But this is actually being free and open with your heart and giving to others. This is a transition that has been taking time, and this is slowly starting to come to an end where you're no longer here, but going into this aspect. And maybe you're finding that you being generous and open more to people, more receptive to other people and helping other people, because you most likely have the ability somehow. I mean, especially if you've sat on something for so long, you've kept it from other people, you have the ability to help these other people that come to you. They wouldn't be coming to you if they really didn't. You would know if they need it because you're pretty aware. This is having a pretty sure understanding, secure understanding, pretty knowledgeable. And he's also, even though he's sitting here just as the 4, as a 4 of as just a regular person, he's got a crown on his head. So this is like the king who's been in hiding. And you could be female too and still have that kingness attitude, still be that person who is in 100% control. But this is like controlling all your assets and keeping them all to yourself. And now it's like hiding your crown and going out there and sharing. It's like going out onto the streets in disguise, not letting people exactly know exactly what your worth is because it's hidden with that hat over the top of the crown, but you're going out there and you're helping others. So it's like being humble and being, instead of being so kingish, instead of presenting yourself as higher than thou and superior over others, you're losing that. You're putting that to an end, and you're going out there, you're putting the cloak over the crown, so to speak, so you can go out there and be able to be compassionate with other people on their level too, without them feeling so like repulsed from you because of a superiority that you may have been displaying to other people for a while. That's for Gemini. And next up is Capricorn. What's going on with you guys? So this is going to be him. We already have a card that flew out. Híjole. Okay, we have the Ten of Pentacles and we have the Two of Swords. So this is you having a completion or wanting to get a completion or being really guarded about your security. This is like being solid and stable and wanting to keep everything you've ever worked hard for, everything towards your long-term goals. You're having to make a choice, or someone's trying to get you to make a choice about maybe sharing with that or going on a new path, and you're not wanting to see it because you're maybe seeing something that you don't want to see, and you're just not wanting to make that decision. You're trying to keep your eyes covered here. You don't want to see it, don't want to speak it. You're like blocked off. Do not want to. It's like you're waiting. You see something else instead. You're sitting. Maybe you felt left out here somehow in the cold behind the scenes, while other people take advantage of the things that you have built for yourself. And look at you, you've got the little dogs there with you, and they're like totally 100% pure and honest with you. They have an unconditional love, but there's these other two people you're watching in the background, and it's like someone, maybe you're feeling like you're being taken advantage of in your situation, in your security. Maybe you're looking out, but you have unconditional love from the little things. And then there's a little kid too over here that's part of that home foundation that's back there. You're looking at them, watching, keeping an eye on this stuff going on, seeing how you're maybe being taken advantage of your success, and being quiet about it, not speaking about it because you're needing to make a choice, but you don't want to make that choice. It's like wearing those rose-colored glasses, even though you truly already see. You're behind this pillar, the stone pillar. The stone pillar stands for, in my idea, my ideology, that stone pillar is like, it's solid, it's secure, hiding behind it, making sure you get solid, secure answers, long-term stuff, bringing something to completion, but still having to make a choice about it and not doing it. So there's something you've been putting off for a while here. You've invested money into somebody and something, and invested money into another person too. And then some people, they may be close. They're like their two pinnacles are above her head. They're like really close, but they're opposite of another tower. So there's something that has to come in. Something hasn't changed with one person, and the other person, they're like kind of, if you're dealing with these two people, there's like this other person has taken a lot from you, and they've tried to stay solid and secure to you. The other person over there on the opposite side of this tower here, they might have had help from you previously, but they're more about themselves. They're kind of off guard. This person's more closer to you. So you're maybe keeping an eye on someone who's more closer to you, but their thoughts are secure in their head, and they're like two-minded. They may be juggling. This person has their thoughts like way up here in the air, going towards an ending, but they also got their thoughts. This person is unbalanced. They're trying to stay balanced and show you balance. You keep them balanced, but they're trying to look off to the distance for something else instead. And all you have is those two dogs that, oh gosh, that's just me. So yeah, just having to make a choice with you want to be clear-minded, but you're not looking at it the way you should be. And there's some emotions involved there too. But this is a clash, so maybe there's some animosity here towards other people that you're just not speaking. You're like, maybe you're angry. This is the Nine of Wands. This is you feeling like you're behind this cage and not wanting. It's like being like surrounded and willing to fight them off, right? And this is you not wanting to speak, and this is you feeling like you're kind of trapped, like, and willing to fight because this is what you built for yourself, and other people may be attempting to come in and try to take advantage of you. So you're just, and you see that right there, you're just not wanting to really look at it, so you're willing to like try to keep them at bay. All right, that is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Now let's see, what do we have? We have Pisces, water energy, and motion, ocean. Are you in your emotions today? Rising with the ocean. I mean, there's water. We've got that full moon, so Pisces may be, and I just get the picture of your card, even like seeing that clarity, just something is being illuminated for you. Most likely you'll have an aha moment, and whatever that aha moment is going to be due to some type of passion that's just barely been starting. You're going to see something like it's going to all ball up into one, that even though you have the moon, and I'm like boom, this is in my head, even though there's card, it's like here we have, there's that moon, it's like the aha moment in the background, there's that moon, you turn around away from it or something, and it's like boom, all of a sudden you feel this new little spark of passion that starts to cover up that whiteness of the moon. It starts to become more fueled with fire. Some type of passion, desires are coming in with this aha moment for you, Pisces. That's what I'm getting in my head, these little visions. And we have transitioning. There's a death to an old way. This has been taking some time, and there's still some transitions going on, and maybe today you may have had people trying to block you from your sunshine. There's the tower cards, like you're moving forward, trying to move forward. And there's the Pisces card right back here. See the two towers in the background right there? There's one on that side, and there's the sun coming up. So after the moon, you know, my vision was you and the other little dog sitting there looking at the moon, right? And the moon turns into a passionate, and here's your passion rising with the dawn of the new day. And other people are going to try to block you from going forward in what you're trying to move forward to. It's been taking you time, and you're having to go forward regardless of what kind of things are being used, manipulated. There's like manipulation being used against you, and you're seeing it. So somebody's trying to manipulate, and you're just like, okay, whatever. You're unable to go forward because you're in your truth now. You're standing there. The flag isn't even, it's like, I'm just like seeing this flag. It's not, it's like forward, pushing you forward. The wind, that flag is facing the opposite. The flag is facing forward. Like when you're going forward, the flag would be backwards if the wind is being resistant. But this is like nothing can stop. This flag is in front of you going forward, and it's like it's a black rose, a white rose on a black banner. But do you notice how the wind's not stopping you? It's like totally. This is so in. So it feels like this is like going against the grain of other people too, against your own thoughts and beliefs. This is like just something odd. I've never really noticed it until just now, but this card, okay, you're transitioning into something that you didn't even realize you could do this. And it's seeming is odd. It's like a surreal quality to it, especially because of the moon card and the sun coming up in the dawn of light. Like as the sun slowly starts to shine, you start to see things like never had you seen them in a different the way after you look at that moon, and you start to get that new burning desire, that new passion, and the moon turns into this red flame. Some type of vision for you, most likely. You've got a new path illuminated for you, and it's mysterious as all can be, because it's like going to have some oddities that you've never ever experienced. Because I mean, who the heck goes forward with a flag that stays going forward even if the wind blows at you. I don't even, that's like crazy how that's even looking. Yeah, I don't know. The intention on that, there's like just no resistance. So this is like letting your past just like throwing it all down. There's those 3 cups that have already fallen down. This is change. This is like taking the other 2 cups and just throwing them out too, because they're probably not even worth it. It's like you picked up in the other deck, this deck, you'd pick up, you wouldn't even be looking at these cups that were behind you. Now it's like, now you're doing the opposite of even what the deck that this one has with the 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups, those 2 cups are behind this person. You're doing the opposite of everything that has ever been expected of you. This is the 2 cups being thrown in. Most likely, are you throwing those cups in there, like with the rest, making a decision what you're going to do? That's emotional. There's a lot of water in this card too, by the way. But this is like going against the grain again. This is totally opposite of the deck, the Rider-Waite deck, where those 2 cups are behind you. Oh no, you turned around. You did see those 2 cups behind you. You picked them up and decide you're gonna what? Throw them in there too with the other ones. Throw those losses away. Give all those losses out the door. Start a whole freaking new life. Excuse my English. And into the old and out with the old and in with the new, including the 2 cups that were behind you. Even though those 2 cups, who knows, maybe when you turned around, the 2 cups didn't consist of what you wanted either. So it's like, okay, whatever, they're gone too. There you go. Wow. Alrighty, next up is Virgo. Wow, and the moon is in your court today, so it should have a really deep introspection for you. You may be very, very moody, maybe not really wanting to talk to people, or you might want to go out and do some overindulgence or, pleasurable things that make you not have to look at your moodiness or the things that are causing you to feel moody. Or you could just be wanting to just, go do something that is quiet, contemplative, something that helps you to inspire you to think deeper, but you're thinking deep, most likely. Yep. With the Virgo card, you're like sitting there being the hermit. And we have about a past relationship. This could be that, or you're trying to rebalance a situation about in the past, trying to think creative thoughts of offering a new beginning to someone, because here's that cup, a new love offer back to somebody from your past. You're like, okay, well, here's the one solid one that you already have, but now you're wanting to go, you've picked one up and you're going and offering it to someone from your past. So this is like reconciling with a person, trying to make things right, sharing, giving an offer that's honest and true. And this person's like, really? Wow. And there's passion and emotion in this. So this is trying to balance the situation out from the past, trying to bring it into more opportunity for you, like make it more leveled out. There's the 4 cups. This is a level playing field. And here you're feeling very, very hopeful because you've got this person is on a pedestal. And I can't even say this is like you wanting to go in a new direction with this person from your past, trying to heal this, trying to make a new direction, and really wishing up to the universe and to the stars and to whoever it is that you believe in to please give you help and guidance, ask you for assistance from above to help you with what your dreams are. And this is you going back to your past and offering your hope to somebody else that you've put on a pedestal. But it's a truth because of all those little white flowers. And this person, their hand has that white glove on. That's them. When they accept this cup from you, they're accepting it with a truth and a true sincerity. And you'll know that too, because you're going to feel the balance and harmony and the peace inside your soul. This person, though, that you've put on this pedestal, you just, you're putting the shadows, the past to the past, because there's a shadow side that maybe you had to look at. Maybe your parts were not so great. And so now you're coming back, offering them an apology, to say that you're sorry, apology. You're sorry, but you would be sad about the things that had been done in the past, because here this person's walking away. This is in the shadows, though. So this is your shadow self leaving that behind, and they're only kind of stuck in a situation. What do I do about this? How do I move forward? Maybe you feel like you're stuck in a box, not like literally stuck in a box. Maybe you're stuck in a cubicle and you want to get out of that cubicle, freaking shine like the star you know you are, right? You have ideas, but you're not being listened to. It's like, and this is what I'm saying. I don't know who this would be for, because I don't have live people here, but it would be for someone now as soon as I'm done with this reading. Whoever sees this, to the Aries part, I see a person stuck in a cubicle, just like behind, you've got a computer, a laptop, whatever, and it's like you're just stuck there, just feeling so impatient, and like have a pen or pencil or something in your hand, even though you have computer. Why you have a pencil? Because you have to write notes and take notes and stuff, and you have like a little doodad that holds those little notes that you keep putting there. So maybe you're doing like collection agency work. That's weird, but you're like inspired to do something else, and you're just getting very antsy about sitting there in that cubicle, and you want change. You want to go have some type of change. Maybe you feel like you can't wait to get the heck off work and go have a drink. Maybe you're drinking something. I can't even say that one. I was gonna say some coffee. Just looking like Bailey's is in it. So like, do you like your iced coffee with Bailey's, with Irish cream in it? Something to do with Bailey's. So maybe there's a place called Bailey's, like, because I'm seeing it as a sign of Bailey's, like it's a bar, something that you want to hurry up and get off work because you just don't want to deal with work right now. You've got too many ideas. You're not being listened to. People are pissing you off. You just want to go and get out of there and relax and go down, do downtime. Like, it feels very relaxing to get away from this work environment so you can get in there. So that's for some of you. Like, just go share your ideas with people that actually you do get along better with, away from this cubicle of an environment that you're in. It's like you're feeling too, I would almost say homebound, but the cubicle is a workstation that I got for this person. But it could be homebound too. Let's see what we have for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So Aries, wow, here we go. We have just really trying to put up with other people's stuff. This is trying to advance forward, trying to finish a project, wanting to hurry up and get out of there, like I said, right? And feeling pretty guarded, I can't even, just trying to balance out yourself. It's like, I want to balance myself out, but I'm overworked, overstressed, I'm pushing my luck, I'm willing to keep on going and going, but I need to take a time out for myself and back off, right? You just don't, you're protecting the things, your ideas, your inspirations and everything. You're working really hard and beating yourself up about this. It's like your feet provide your growth, right? You can move forward, but you keep your ideas here, whatever there, you see that there's growth potential behind them, and you're standing up, protecting those 8 messages. There's messages. These are messages. This is your potentials. These are your desires, your dreams, your hopes, inspirations. All of those you're protecting them with that staff right there. I'm feeling pretty beat up about it too. Like, God is almost like wanting to just finish this, but you're staying very closed off, not really sharing with other people. These are your ideas. You don't like, you're like away, you've got your back away from the city. It's like you want to go forward. Anything you've grown in the back, it's like that's all yours. There again, here's all the potentials, all the hopes and dreams and desires and everything you've ever planted and you set up, and everything, it's all behind you. You're protecting it because it's your security. and you're having a really hard time going forward because you're trying to protect everything that you've worked really hard on. You're not willing to take that leap of faith, even like say you're just willing, you want to complete this. Maybe you're needing to, in order to complete this, maybe there's a message here that might be maybe to give some of that workload to somebody else. Let some of it, drop some of those. Don't hold everything to yourself. You even got the city, you're guarding the city that you're in. And I'm sorry that I have this many cards for you, but this is that freaking new inspiration right there, like coming in at you fast and clear. And you having to sneak off, trying to sneak off without other people catching you. You need to make a choice. You maybe taking time off, getting away from all this stuff and not letting other people know because you want to keep it protected, right? So you're doing it without people seeing what you're doing because you don't want to lose the things you've been fighting for, because you're having to make a choice now what direction you're going to go regarding this new inspiration, the one that you're holding on to, the one that you're sneaking off at. And this is like, you see that there's like a new freaking potential there for this is something freaking brand new, it'll give you a whole new life. It'll make you feel secure. This is what you want to feel. You feel wealth, you feel like security 100%, like you'll be in your own world and in charge versus the person not in charge. This is, well, here it is, wanting to be in charge. There's the King of Pentacles sitting there. Look at that, guarding everything. This is being able to not have to guard any of that anymore. Look at the difference going from there to unguarded, being able to just share, not really give a toot about who's around you, who needs money, who needs help. You're able to give this help. You're like no longer guarded. And finding a peace of freaking mind. This is a sense of balance in your mental, going from a world full of calamity and chaos and mental conflict and all that change that you've been fighting off. Now this is you finding with this new coming in like boom, whack you over the head and make you go. I'm sorry. That's just what I see. Getting that peace of mind. It's like boom, you're taking some people with you, of course. You're traveling for making a decision. This is making a decision to go forward because you see the potential in this. You see stability, the groundedness, no longer having to hide who you are. Maybe you've been hiding your own strength inside of you because this is a king who's sitting guarded. Now he's not, he's showing himself, showing who he really is. He's unleashing his stinginess, basically. His sharing and caring attitude. This is just beautiful. I'm not going to overdo that any further. That's Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. There you go. That is a beautiful reading. It's like, wow, I'm just surprised today. Sometimes I see things in cards I've never seen before. And when I look at the King of Pentacles, how many times have I looked at the Four of Pentacles and never noticed that it's the freaking king sitting there with the freaking pentacle on his head instead of in his lap? He's got it in his lap still and at his feet, but it's still the King of Pentacles feeling freaking grounded and sure, guarded though, protecting assets. So the King of Pentacles knows how to control his assets without having to guard them that hard. So Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and we'll be about done here. So let's see what's up with Scorpio. Wow. So we have this card, options. Woohoo! There's a lot of options here. There's maybe something taking you by surprise. Something that's taking you by surprise, and you're trying to gain the confidence. How is this a fear for you, though? You're not knowing something. Like you can clearly see what's in each one of the other cups, right? These are all cups. These are all new ideas that are popped up. One's about a person. One's about, maybe some obstacle, some home. It's like a castle. Another one is about, abundance and jewelry and la di da, the fine things. And then the wreath is about maybe health and growth and love, whatever wreaths are. And the dragon is about maybe things that are like, woo hoo hoo, adventuresome, like I'm going to go out and I'm going to save the world. And then we have the other card, the other cup. That one has a little snake, so there might be some type of scandalous whatever there. There's like some sneaking off type on this one. And then we have the card in the middle with a person in it. This person is obviously very well being able to be is pretty well exposed. But now here's the one that's really taking you by surprise is there's a person in this cup. There's a new opportunity here, a new emotion about a person that's just like taking you aback, like you freaking did not see this coming. And this person, you're like in the shadow about it. So that means, your back is turned to the world because you're completely like enthralled or fascinated with what the heck with this person. So someone's who really got you mystified, intrigued, enchanted, unsure of what is going on. This person exudes passion towards you, though, but they could also exude whatever red stands for you. It could be hate. What kind of passion? Is it hateful passion? It could be because of the little sharpness of this. Is like, psh, it's like this person just explodes right into your being, like, boom, here I am. So maybe you're emotionally, you're experiencing some pretty crazy emotions regarding a person that you have no understanding of, and they're coming at you pretty passionate, but they're wearing a mask, they're covering their face, they're not showing a true self behind the passion that they're there for. And so you're trying to figure it out. You already know everything else, so everything else, all those options, having bam, some confusion about this, and this has actually brought you a tower moment. This has brought you some unexpected change that you did not see coming. It's like you have been like, this person, see, look at the red, and I know my sound effects, oh my God. This is something, they bring some type of unexpected change. How can you not see that? I see this, and it's like, just rocked your whole world. There's that tower, your house up on a pedestal, and one of your emotions, it's been destroyed, completely rocked off. The top has been like just sent off. The roof is like, boom, gone. The roof, things that keep things hidden, gone. Now there's exposed. Something's been exposed, and people are just like freaking falling from that exposed, which in your turn, this could be good for you that these other people have been exposed. Like you shot the lid off something, and it's like now you're being surprised at what's coming out of that expose, and you're not really sure what to expect with this person because you've exposed somebody who's been wearing a freaking cloak. And I just hate this that I got all these cards for you. And let's see what else we got there. The truth, this is like a new path in truth. This is spying too. There's been some spying been done regarding this expose. There's been a new path to go with your truth and clarity, and having to be really patient about it, being able to see this new direction that you're going to go, and having to stand guard about it because now after having exposed something and seeing somebody not knowing how they're going to come out at you, it's like boom, you're protecting yourself. You're putting anything, I mean, this person has a pentagram and it looks like a spell, and that's what this deck, it is part of, people can use it for spell work, but this is a person who's actually asking for protection and putting up every single type of defense mechanism that they can. This could be internet protection too being needed. Maybe there's a virus that gets put into your computer. I hate saying that stuff because then I look at mine going, oh shit. But this is like maybe something just boom, you realize there's something, it needs a new path, and I got to keep bouncing, keeping on top of this stupid thing. Maybe you're a computer programmer. I don't know. This is just like, wow, that just popped in my head too. But okay, anyways, there's this new emotional start though regarding this person. Again, back into the other little story of this expose. Now you're seeing this and it's like, wow, now you have some new emotions. But look at that. The piranhas are around. These are like the little ugly fish at the bottom inside the water. There's these little emotions. There's these little naysayers inside your head saying, that can't be, that can't be. So you got to be careful of the depths that you go into, because these people have fallen to the ground and now they're swimming around trying to get at this new cup that you've been exposed to. So maybe, wow, boom, and then here's this action being taken, like going forward, deciding to go forward in this new opportunity, this new love of self, even this thing right, going after happy, making things just right, fixing everything, giving a happy ending. Look at all the people with you. They're happy. They're able to celebrate in this success, this new action that you're taking regarding your new love of that you found what within yourself, or that you find with this card right here exposing something. You're able to build something with other people, with another partner, build something that's solid, secure, something that you can celebrate together. There's like happiness and celebration here. And boom, we have the 10 of Pentacles, building a solid foundation, but you're keeping, even though you're recreating and rejoicing and celebrating the 10 of Cups, here you're keeping your part. You're staying on your side of the fence. They're staying on their side. You guys work creatively on your own, but you keep other people guarded off at a distance, and you only keep those that you know are strong and secure, or you keep shadow self here. You keep your shadow in the shadows. You keep aside the knowledge that you gain. You keep it all to yourself, but you keep, a little fence up, which is able to be taken down at any time. But you keep other people, at bay now, because you're learning things about these people and stuff. So that is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And those cards, if they don't, just because they may be said in a different way by other people, they're being said by me, the way that they come to me, how I'm supposed to give my messages out. If they don't resonate with you, then it wasn't meant for you to hear for today. It may be for someone else who may have the fixed sign, being pretty persistent in what they want and having water in their chart, or they have Scorpio in their chart, but this is being able to, they desire to have things, a desire. Are you fearing that desire? Okay, so that is for all the signs, and I hope you guys enjoyed the day today, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to hit the thumbs up and like and share and follow and subscribe and all that. And the sooner that I get up, I haven't been pushing to have you guys share or anything or all that, but the sooner I get up higher, then I can actually do live readings. If you want to go pay for one or whatever, you can have that done live eventually. But until then, I'm not allowed to have super chats or anything until I have like at least 1,000 subscribers. So if you guys want to help me in that, I'll generously help you, reciprocate the effort. Thank you, and you guys have a great day.